Hello, hello everyone. How are you this evening? It's a beautiful Friday. So if you are here with me live, I honor you and your time. If you are here watching me for the replay, I totally know why. I'm just going to pin a comment here for you guys to know exactly what we are talking about today. Ta-da! There we have it. We are talking about eye creams today. We're talking about why we need them, how we choose between them, and why there are so many. As you jump in with me, please let me know that you're here. As I've mentioned before, I cannot tell that you're here with me anymore. Hello, Sandra, as I used to be able to, unless you say hello. So grab your wine. Even though today is about eye creams, hello, thank you, Sandra, so much. We will be doing a complete facial because it's Facial Friday, but our topic of discussion will be about our eye creams today. So tell me if you have any eye cream questions, any eye condition questions. Please let me know what I can do to help you. I am here to serve you. And let me introduce myself. I am Elizabeth Angeline. I am the owner of Heaven the Spa on the Rock. I've been a skincare therapist for over 18 years now. I was going to do a little post on our Instagram to see if you guys would guess my age. I think that would be fun. And I've been using an eye cream since I was 19 years old. And when I started in the aesthetics industry, I can actually remember using an eye cream for my professional skincare line. At the time it was Yonka, and just thinking, haha, I wonder if I will beat the clock. So let's see if you guys can guess my age in my comments down below. It's a good one. It's not 20. So cheers to you. Cheers to your wine. Welcome, my beautiful friends. What a gorgeous day setting you up for the weekend. So for those of me just joining, we're doing facial live demo with the topic of eye creams. How do you choose them? What are certain eye conditions? Why do we get plagued by them? And what is all the fuss about the eye creams? So let me know that you're here. Hello, Manders. Welcome to the Facial Friday. You've become a loyal fan. I'm so grateful that you're here. If you have any questions, feel free. I always come back and answer the questions in the replay. So if you're here with me on the replay, say hello. We have our draw. So you guys, last week we chatted all about dehydrated skin. I cannot say enough how grateful I was for all of your shares. We got over 15 of them. If you share today's video, we have a very special prize for you. But first, we're going to quickly just discuss some very special promotions in the spa before we do the draw. Currently, if you are local to YYJ, we are having a laser hair removal promotion in the spa that is unbeatable. We have one of the newest and most effective lasers in the city, I'm very proud to say, with 2 laser technicians that are over 9 years laser experience, which matters quite a bit. So right now we have a full price Brazilian or lower leg hair removal. It gets you a $99 free underarm each session. So if you have 6 sessions, full price Brazilian laser hair removal or lower leg, each time you come, you get a free underarm session, which is valued at $99. So that promotion is currently booking into August and September, so do not delay. We are heavily booked, actually almost full for July and almost for the full month of August. So that's happening for you there. Hello, Hillary, welcome. So that's laser hair removal. So now we have our draw for last week. If you remember, my beautiful friend Ashley had donated us some Arbonne electrolytes. I ordered a package for myself as soon as I discovered how effective electrolytes could be in enhancing your body's ability to retain moisture, therefore affecting your skin as well. So this one accidentally got opened because my husband was like, I want some, even though I'd already opened my own. So they're untouched, but gently opened. So it comes with 20 of these little individual pouches, and you can put them in any quantity of water that you wish, a small cup or a large cup or your giant canteen, whatever suits you best. But this is your prize for sharing last week's video. If you share this week's video, I will reveal to you at the end of the video exactly what it is that you will win. It will be one of the biggest prizes I have donated to date, and on my Instagram today I showed you the prize winner of the Eminent Surprise Box. She was so excited, so Brenda, congratulations for your win. If you share the video, my friends, please write shared in the comments. Some of your privacy settings don't allow me to see that it was you, and if you don't comment in the comments below, I unfortunately cannot add you if I can't see it based on your settings. So please don't forget that part. and do a little note, just write in there what you think your friends may learn or why you may have shared that video to your timeline. It means the world to me, and right now exposing us to any new clients and any new friends is the best thing that you can do for our little business. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your shares and your presence in being here with me today. Okay, so drum roll please. We have last week's. I'd like to get this out of the way so that you guys know how exciting this is. Okay, ready? Got one. Ashley! Okay, Ashley can't win, I don't think. She was the donator. Sorry, Ashley. If you want to win this, you can have my box or I'll buy you a box. But I'm going to pick another name. Thank you, Manders. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Are you in the car, like outside? Brenda was just here picking up the box and having a petty. Okay, ready? Okay, got another one. And also can't be my mom. Oh, it's Terrace. Terrace, yay. I was putting my mom in and I was like, okay, if it's my mom comes up, I'm going to pick another one. But it's Terrace. Terrace, congratulations. Terrace was watching our Facial Friday for the first time. She was actually with me this week having a hydrofacial. We were talking about the electrolytes. So I'm so glad you've got your box. Yay, Terrace, yay. So Terrace, if you pop on and you see us, this is your name and I'll give you a call tomorrow and let you know. So congratulations. Your electrolytes. If you guys are interested in having some electrolytes, please let me know and I will happily connect you with Ashley. She's incredible. And these, I think she said, were a $48 value. And truly, truly, to have that intense hydration retention within your body right now, you can't go wrong. Everybody suffers with dehydrated skin. Okay, let's dive right into it. So you guys, please get yourself a cleanser, exfoliation, treatment if you can. We are doing Arctic Berry today. And I have a surprise for you. I've got the roller. I've got the roller. So we did a Dermaboost facial in the spa today, which is the one that uses the roller and the OxyBurst, and it just was magical. Sharon, if you come on here, let them know how awesome your facial was. Her face looked beautiful right away when we were done. So it inspired me that I wanted to show you how to use the roller around the eye area as well as the face, but how effective it can be. And we were talking about, Sharon and I, that when you have your own roller, you don't necessarily have to do your full face each and every time. You can just do an area of concern and isolate that zone. So my areas of concern are these lovely forehead smiles that I have and my smile lines around there. So let's say I have 1 minute instead of 5 to do my whole face. I can just quickly roll my eyes. So I'm going to show you guys that today. So we're going to get started. The very first thing we're going to talk about today is the most important step with 2 of our treatments today. If you do not remove your eye makeup at nighttime, you are, I don't even know, like crazy, just kidding, doing your eyes an injustice. The makeup that we wear around our eyes is usually the heaviest, I would say, on our faces. And we carry a lot of motion in the eye area. If you guys have noticed, our Instagram posts leading up to this week has been all about information regarding the eye. There are over 6 to 7 very strong muscles in the eye, and every single movement that you do, I mean, just imagine all day long, and especially now with masks on, you guys, that eye area is tired. If you do not remove your eye makeup at the end of your day, you are adding unnecessary stress to the area. So by that I mean it's can't breathe, the tissues aren't able to exfoliate, there's a stagnancy there, there's no circulation. By simply putting on, this is our herbal eye makeup remover. I love doing this at the end of my day. And I also, you guys probably know, I have the Eye Envy lashes. Oh my God. So if you have any kind of micellar water or eye makeup remover at all, I'd like you to get that, please. And this, I mean, you could keep this in the fridge on these really hot days. This step alone, I think this product is $25, will immediately assist the fatigue in the eye area. It feels so good. I would usually do both at once, but then I would feel like, you know, nobody could see my eyes. I've done this earlier because this usually takes me a moment. It is also absolutely imperative that you remove the entire eye area. Thank you for the shares, my friends. Makeup in the eye area when you're rolling. So imagine you're rolling the zone above and below. If you have anything on there, you are prone to bacteria because you're pushing it right into the tissue, and we do not want that. So This is a trick. I want to say do it thoroughly, but do not do it aggressively. So you can see when I do my eyes, I'm allowing the product to soak into whatever I have on my skin and my mascara and do a lot of the work, right? So instead of, thank you Hillary, working a lot in the area, I want you to be very conscientious about just being as gentle as you can. I just noticed this, how cool this was when I put it on. It is hot now. The whole eye area is just, it's just overworked, period. You just have to make sure that you're tending to the area gently. So soaking the lashes, again, I did this already, but the cotton pads before were very, very dirty. So I would go underneath, clean the area, clean the lashes, but making sure if I have any brow makeup on, which are tattooed by Studio Canty, by the way, you guys are amazing, and just being very gentle, super, super gentle. Once you're confident that your eye pads come clean, mine are coming clean. Hello, Caitlin, welcome. Hello. Caitlin is my other magnificent esthetician friend. We're talking all about eye creams today, Caitlin, and how gentle we need to be. So yes, Sandra, thank you for reminding me of that. This is unfortunate. I meant to be prepared for that question and show you exactly how to do this if you have, oh, I only have one. So if you have lash extensions, this is one of the reasons I don't have lash extensions, because I love doing this to my face. So what you want to do is, your eyes still deserve this, okay? So you're getting the benefit of soothing and cooling. So you're going to fold your pad in half instead. You're going to put your cooling eye pad underneath, and you're going to put your makeup remover balance on your Q-tip, and you're going to run it over the top. So we have to be very careful with the adhesions, right? So that's why Sandra was asking that question, which again, thank you so much for that. And then run it below. So you're going to cool and soothe the eye area with your micellar water or your makeup remover. You're going to avoid the lash root, and you're going to clean all that stuff off. So you're still getting the herbal benefits of the ingredients into the tissues. You're still getting this cooling and draining effect down below. And obviously you're still getting the makeup off. This question, oh, you're such a clever, thank you viewer, love you Sandra. Actually, when I had my lash extensions on, I couldn't do this to my eyes, and it really bothered me not to get them clean. And I really just know for myself how great this product feels, this herbal eye makeup remover, or any micellar water or cleansing for makeup. It's one of my favorite parts at the end of the day. And I saw this other beautiful esthetician writing, don't wait till the end of your day, like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. to take off your makeup. Just make this a part of your ritual. So I can feel, I have a sensitive skin, I can feel this tingling in this area, not because it's aggressive, but because it's penetrating into this very delicate tissue. And these herbs in this particular blend are very calming and soothing and just really, I can't, it just feels magnificent. So that is always our first step. I do find that when I cleanse my face, if I don't do that first, I end up with makeup all over my face. So if you do not have a specific micellar water or makeup remover, then just make sure you're doing a double cleanse. And I would perhaps suggest using a cloth, like a face cloth, to remove the texture. So this is now my cleansing oil. This is another magnificently gentle product, safe for the eye area, which is always very magnificent for makeup removal. In my day, I wear my SPF bundle, so my serum with my Lilikoi SPF, and then I wear my powder on top. So I don't wear a ton of makeup in the day, and especially now, I feel like I want to, blend blush into my skin, but there's masks cover everything. I put some lippy on for you guys. I'm gonna take that off. When you're cleansing your eye area, remember that your lip area, both of those two tissues, the vermilion of your lip, so the edge of your lip and your eye area, are the thinnest tissue that we have on our face. So you can, basically anything that we discuss with the eyes can be done with the lips. So your makeup remover can be done there. I've added exfoliant. So this is dermafoliant on top of my cleansing oil. Now, what we are talking about with eye creams, because if you notice any of your exfoliations, I haven't actually looked to confirm, I just know this is the case. Where is it? Right here. your exfoliations, my friends, and treatments, sorry if you can't see it, avoid eye area. Well then, what the bleep am I supposed to do about it? That's what we're here for. Got you covered. Avoid eye area. Check the back of your products. They all say, avoid the eye area. And yet that, as we know, the windows to the soul is the area that ages the fastest. What the hell? And now it's the only area that anybody can freaking see on my face. So what do we do when your products say avoid the eye area? It's because we are not meant to use physical exfoliations in the eye area. And there's one major reason why. It is the required action, the physical action of tugging and rubbing. Sorry. Let's pick some different words there, my friend. The physical action of movement in that area is not ideal. Okay, so whenever somebody is in this eye zone, I mean, we do not want to be rough at all, at all. Very, very, very gentle. So can anybody guess what we might use? Because you've been watching Facial Fridays, not physical exfoliants. What might we use instead? Come on. I know you're there. Give me a guess. Would it be acid? Would I use acid in my eye area? Acid penetrates into the tissues, dissolving the sugars that bind your skin cells together. This is the thinnest tissue I have on my face. Would I use acid? Glad you caught that one, sweet pea. Glad you caught that one. Chemical exfoliant, super close, super close. We're gonna use enzymes for the eye area. So I'm gonna just run by one more thing. The anatomy of the eye area does not have an adipose layer, which is this beautiful, plump, juicy dermal layer. That is why sometimes, most of the time, you can see a darkness below your eyes because your skin is right above your blood vessel network. This bit has skin, fatty layer, then blood vessel network. So you can't see it, right? Unless you have a cuperosa or rosacea issue. So in here, we don't have that. So that's why so many things say avoid the eye area, because actually many of the products that we use on our dermal skin are too active, or they penetrate into a layer that would upset the vascular network of your eye zone. So enzymes, I'll remind you, digest dead skin cells. Woohoo! Yes. And again, most of your enzymes are going to say avoid eye area. Another, Sandra, yes. Another reason why is that people don't want you to get product in your eye and sue them, right? Like, there's a lot of crazies out there, my friends, who would be like, la 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 la, oh my God, I got it in my eye and it's totally your fault because your product doesn't say avoid eye area. So it's a liability coverage as well. So we have to use your knowledge and your common sense to make the best decisions here, okay? So with Eminence Organics, I've just cleansed and exfoliated my face. Let me know that you're following along and you're here with me as well. I'm going to put in Bright Skin Liquid Exfoliation. And then, just so that you guys can prepare if you'd like to, we're going to do the Enzyme Arctic Berry Peel. Now with the Enzyme Arctic Berry Peel, when I'm doing a treatment with rollers, dermal rollers, I don't usually do anything too harsh after I've rolled. So we're going to use it before to kind of wake up and ignite the skin, but not using the micro channels. We're just going to put a beautiful serum and an eye cream on top of those micro channels with the dermal roller. But I want to show you exactly how. So this is liquid exfoliation. You guys following along, doing your own beautiful facial. Thank you so much for being here with me live. We're cleaning off all the debris from our cleanser and exfoliant. And then with our enzymes, what we normally would do is a 2-layer activator. So the paste, these are all retailable as well. These are just jumbo sizes that I have at the spa, which is part of the reason I love my job. Oh, love my job. Except for I get so excited when I'm going to come on with you live that I forget half the stuff I need. Oh, I got it down here. Nope, never mind. I'm still good. Still good. Okay, quickly, you guys, quickly. If you have an Eminence product, this comes with it. This is not a stir stick, okay? this little stick, spatula, thank you, has a tiny well in it. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Can you see that little well there? That is how much product you need for your full face. Could be your moisturizer, could be your mask. This little bad boy is in every single one you buy. Please do not put your fingers in your Eminence Organic skincare. Okay? Okay, good talk. So we're gonna put that on. Drop a little bit on the floor. This is the Arctic Berry Enzyme Illuminating System. So see how this is where we usually go. So if you have long, deep crow's feet, great, perfect. We put this around the orbit of the eye area. This step number 1, is very active all by itself. So what we're doing is I'm just going to put that on the eye zone at the end. I have an Arctic Berry Naseberry Enzyme Exfoliant, which is the one we're going to use for the eyes. So this is Arctic Berry all over my face and neck. Thank you very much. Don't forget your neck. And then we'll put Naseberry on around the eyes. Okay. Whew. So we're going to put step 2 on, and the step 2 is an activator that activates the enzyme productivity. The Super Flash promotes collagen, feels fantastic, stimulates blood flow. When we stimulate blood flow, and please don't get me confused, I'm not asking you to put a stimulant in the eye area, but if you stimulate blood flow below and around, flushing the skin the way we would with our hot masks, our lime, our 8 greens, our blueberry, the blood that you can see in the under eye area will be affected. So you can even, today we were talking about mixing your stimulant, your lime, your 8 greens, or your blueberry, into your daily cleanser. Daily, just a tiny bit in the shower. And it allows for a flushing and an oxygenation of the skin that can be extremely beneficial for dark circles around the eyes, blemishes, hormonal breakouts, all sorts of magical things. So let me know if you have questions about that, because that's not the topic of today's video. It's just a little side tidbit note for me to give you. But the more you stimulate the area, the less stagnant blood will be visible in the under eye circles. So you can also stimulate the area with cold, right? You can also, do I have my rollers? You can also stimulate the eye area with cold rollers, those jade rollers. So if you suffer from puffy eyes, which is fluid retention, or dark circles, you got to get yourself some of those jade rollers. And you can keep them in the fridge, or what I like to do in my facials is I just keep them on top of a little dish of ice. And the dish of ice is enough to absorb. They're usually marble or jade, or mine is rose quartz. And you flush and you move that fluid through super gently. So beautiful. That is another form of that blood circulation stimulation. It doesn't have to be hot all the time. And actually around the eye area, I would prefer if it isn't that hot. So using your hot one around there will be enough. So then, my Naseberry Eye Exfoliant looks just like that. That is a retail size. It's massive. And we're going to go ahead and put that in the eye zone as well. And so when we do an upgrade eye treatment at the spa, that's what we use. And then we also have a very special eye mask. If you have a hyaluronic acid mask or a jelly mask, of course we would put those right up around the eye area. So there's my enzyme. Now, the reason again that we're using enzymes instead of acids in the eye area is because it's digesting the surface dead skin cells, not penetrating in and dissolving the sugars that are bonding the skin cells together like an acid does. Okay, so it's very important. A lot of the times in our dehydration conversation last week, it's that crepiness that we can see, that is dehydration. So we need to eliminate the dead skin cells super gently so that the healthy skin cells can come to the surface and hold and retain more moisture. Okay, so then Arctic Berry step number 2 is going to go on top and add the fizz. Oh, I haven't done Arctic Berry in a little bit now. Okay, so that wasn't super fun. I let the product dry too much on my face while I was talking. So that's another thing to be conscious of when you're Arctic Berrying. Just put it right on top. Again, not into the zone of the eyes. That's just the Naseberry enzyme, but it's the same idea, just a little bit more gentle. And naseberry is another wonderful ingredient for the eye area. We've got naseberry, bearberry, bearberry, forgive me. We've got lavender, we have collagen, peptides, all of these things you want to make sure. We have the neroli natural retinol alternative serum. So while this sits on, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why you would choose different eye creams from the other. I did a whole video on eye creams early days COVID, so it's up on the website and on our YouTube, all about eye creams and the different ones. So I'm just going to touch base on some of them here. I don't have them all with me, so I'm actually going to pull out the brochure because I think it's important for you guys to know the differences of why you would choose one over another, and the options for you that Eminence has. If you have a different brand that you love, that's fine. You'll probably find some similarities in the ingredients as well as the textures. So I've washed and dried my hands. I'm going to go ahead and add step number 2 one more time to my Arctic Berry face. Oh, there. Yeah, that's better. I want to feel that fizz. I love that fizz. You guys still there with me? Thank you for staying with me. Let me know you're following along. How's your skin feeling? Okay, so there are different types of under eye conditions. So let's get into those. We've chatted about puffiness. Puffiness is a fluid retention. All skin types can have different eye conditions, and you can also have different eye conditions, under eye conditions, at varying times. So some days during menstrual cycle, you might retain more moisture, fluid more naturally, where you tend to get bloated perhaps, or puffy. You know, very similarly, you could have a fluid retention around the eye area once a month kind of idea. Dark circles is the condition where you have a thinner layer of eye tissue. So in fact, you need to talk about plumping that zone, increasing moisture retention in that zone. So hyaluronic acid, perhaps electrolytes, and more hydration. Often, if you have either puffiness or dark circles, it is a very clear sign of dehydration. Hi Lydia, welcome. It also can be an allergy, or you could have just consumed too much alcohol. Like, you know how when we guys, New Year's Eve day or New Year's Day, and we're all just like, oh my God, that effect of that dehydration and that overconsumption of alcohol is, like, I would say, the most visible in the eye area. So just be conscious of foods that you're eating, things that you're drinking. We're often more consistently having patio lunches, eating foods that aren't necessarily our normal foods during the summertime, and the eye zone is more susceptible to those fluctuations. So just paying attention really to that area, but also super consuming your water. And I encourage you to use electrolytes whenever that you can. Doesn't have to be every day, but if you're drinking a lot of water and a couple of times a week, 3 to 4 times a week, you're adding electrolytes, you're encouraging your body to retain more of that moisture, and then your skin will be the last to benefit from that. So drinking it once or twice is probably not going to show you an effect in your skincare or your eye care especially, but having it consistently as a part of your diet will eventually show you. Oftentimes people are like, oh, can't I just ingest collagen? And of course you can. It is, oh my God, your whole body is made of collagen. So your skin would be the last organ to be affected by it. So again, maybe 2, 3, 4 months down the road, that's when your skin will start to accumulate the benefits, not right away. So don't think like, oh, because I've ingested electrolytes yesterday, I should have no dehydration in your skin. Absolutely not. There is so much internal dehydration, and your brain, again, consumes 40% of the liquid that you ingest. It needs those minerals, and it needs that to function, whereas your skin can be dehydrated and function just fine. So think of it that way. Think of the ultimate need of the skin to function, and how other things, again, thinking about your delirium or your balance, all that stuff when you drink too much is because your brain is dehydrated and flooded with alcohol. So that dehydration has a stronger effect on other organs of your body than it does your skin. So your body is always trying to maintain homeostasis for survival. Your skin can survive without electrolytes. So feed it constantly is what I'm trying to say. So we have dryness, wrinkles, under eye puffiness, dark circles, real fatigue. Do you guys find, like, I feel sometimes now with my mask on, I'm like, hi. I'm trying to overcompensate with my eyes. showing people that I'm smiling below in this smizing situation is just tiring my eyes out. Another beautiful reason why I love that cold compress at the end of the day, and pretty much a reason why I did this video, because I was like, if I'm feeling this, maybe my people are feeling this too. So what else might be an under eye condition? Well, just natural aging, right? That's where our signs of aging show the fastest, because we don't have that dermal layer between us and the collagen in below. So what are some of the textures that we have, or some of the eye cream products that we have? They range. I'm going to show you a really cool tool in my Eminence guide here. I've opened us up to the blah 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 eye cream page, but at the back, this is a brand new guide. They come out with these guides constantly, but you don't have to have a brand new one to have this guide. You would only need the newer ones if it was a product that was new or launched, which we haven't had an eye cream launch in a little while. So right here, I understand that it's backwards. This has eye cream, or eye care, sorry, eye care. This is our herbal eye makeup remover. These are all of our eye care products, down to, what does that guy say? Lavender Age Corrective. So these are from lightest to heaviest. Snow Cloud Mushroom, we've got Marine Peptide, Bearberry Eye Cream. These are the Eye Quattro collection, so those are the ones like your exfoliant, your Wild Plum, and your mask. Then you have Neroli, then Hibiscus, and the Herbal Eye Makeup Remover. So this chart here shows you the, face is dry. Okay, yeah. That's enzymes. Level of richness, I would say, is how I'm trying to explain it. So the Ultra Lift Hibiscus Eye, this is the one with the rollerball and the caffeine and the, what do we call it? The Advanced Instant Lift treatment. So this one is not necessarily the eye cream that you would use only, but it tightens the tissue within 3 minutes and holds that tightness throughout an 8-hour day. So this is the one where you can do half and you'll notice a visible difference because it has this contraction, forgive me, the hibiscus combined with other things I've forgotten, contract the tissue and lift the eye area. There's also, yes, great question. We'll get to that. There's also when you lift above, then you can lift it there. So this line, the hibiscus lifting line, there is a line filler one, which is for these areas. This is the eye one. The hibiscus is the one with the rollerball in it. So if you suffer with dark circles, that feels magical. It is metal, the rollerball, so it's naturally very cooling. It doesn't have to be kept in the fridge, but that stimulation we talked about, this beautiful large product, and this gorgeous little roller ball at the end of your day. Oh, I have that guy at my house. Yes, I do. Love that one. So Sandra was just asking, would it be best to use a cream, a rich cream at night or day? So if you were to have two, you would use a lighter one in the morning, such as your Neroli, for the purposes of makeup settling on, like a primer, as well as the richer one we've talked about, your nighttime skin allows more regeneration. So you would use something a little stronger at nighttime perhaps. You would also weigh this question based on your skin type. So if you had a very, very oily skin type, if you were to wear perhaps Marine Peptide or Snow Mushroom, oh, my little light just went out. Oh no, my light died, you guys. Good thing I have backup. Not my first day at the rodeo. That little light's gonzo. It would bother you. It would bother you. You would notice it and you would feel it if you had a heavy eye cream on during the day while your skin was producing oil. When you go to bed, it won't affect you that much, but you'll still be getting that major collagen production. So if you have a dry skin type and you used Neroli eye serum, you might find that's not rich enough and you may find a dehydrated appearance in the eye area. So lavender or Marine Peptide would be a preferable choice for a drier skin type. If you had, if you were looking to prevent aging as opposed to undo aging, the Neroli eye serum would be perfect because it's a really lightweight $79 product. It looks like this. I usually have that one open too. Neroli Eye Serum has a natural retinol alternative. So fantastic for under eye circles where you're again stimulating the collagen from below to regenerate the skin cycles. Now again, this is an organic, it's not a chemical, it's organic natural retinol alternative. So tricking your skin to believing that it should be producing more skin cells but without the chemical adversions and sensitivities that come along with retinol. Especially any retinol product you'll ever find in the world will say avoid eye area. This one doesn't. Hooray! So if you are younger, anywhere under 40, I would say the Neroli Eye Serum is a wonderful option because it's easy to apply. It allows you to wear whatever eye makeup you want to wear. It stimulates your cells from slowing down and getting aged, but yet it isn't one of those like super heavy, you just won't even notice it's there. You can even, if you have a more aged eye area, you can use Neroli Eye Serum underneath another heavy eye cream. So that's a possibility too. So the Neroli Eye Serum would be under 40 unless you had a very deep concern about the eye zone. Neroli is a beautiful product. So then we have Lavender Age Corrective Eye for Nighttime. Now this beautiful one is one of my favorites. The Lavender Age Corrective products have the stem cell complex and an ingredient within them that plumps the adipose tissue. So as I mentioned, we don't have that adipose tissue, so any tissue plumping with the Lavender Age Corrective family is going to benefit dark circles and puffiness so well. I'm just going to do my rolling next. So I've got a very, very clean face, an exceptionally tight face right now. Hello. Hi Maria, welcome. We're just about to do some eye area rolling. So if you have a roller of your own, drop me some love down below to my lovely people who've got a roller of your own. This is the one I had purchased before the ones I bought for the spa, which are superior, but I don't waste anything. 3mm rollers. Here it is. Hard to see, I know, especially with my less light. So again, we can do the whole face or we can just do the eye area. We'll just focus on the eye area today. When you have your own roller, you can get one in the spa with either the Derma Boost facial or you can just get one for yourself. The pressure of the eye area is just really the pressure of the device. So the closer you get to your eye zone when you're rolling, obviously the more tender it feels, but we're just not doing the same amount of pressure. It's going to be tricky for me to do this on camera. So up underneath, as close to the nose as you can, and we're doing 3 to 4 different directions. It kind of makes you want to sneeze, I feel like, when you get it close to the eyes, and then your face is like naturally wants to pull away. But this is where mine, you know, kind of goes all down there, right? So clean hands, clean device, clean face, especially eye zone. It doesn't hurt, it's just micro needles in the eye tissue. You feel it for sure. And then above. No pressure at all. So if you were to use a microneedling device consistently between the ages of 30 and 50, you would need very little age corrective procedures as you age. That's a fact. That's coming from a very trusted skincare professional that I know very, very well. So that's when I went and bought one. Woo! Okay. So 3 to 4 passes over the eye zone. And what this does is it creates controlled micro channels into the eye area, which increases the penetration of your eye cream product so much. The studies are very far and few between. If I'm honest, the person that gave us the rollers told us it was 1,000 times more product penetration than if you did not use it. And I've also heard 50% more product penetration than if you did not use it. So we talked about this in the spa today. All of your professional grade ingredients and professional level products sold in spas or medi spas or skin therapy, they are that price point because of the science they have endured to break through the epidermal barrier. So Your epidermis, the surface of your dead skin, is a waterproof barrier that does not want anything in it and doesn't want anything out. So the science to get things to penetrate this zone is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So when we deal with lipid encapsulation, nanomolecules, micromolecules, sonic blasted molecules, there's all sorts of different ways. That is why microneedling can be so effective. The secondary reason that we microneedle is because we are stimulating collagen. I have holes in my face now, 0.3 millimeters deep, quite a few of them. The only thing my skin can do to protect me from infection and alien invasion is to seal those wounds with collagen. It's very, very similar to if I gashed my arm open on something or burnt myself. The only solution my skin has is to create collagen that it did not have before. So that is why if we do this controlled micro injuries on a regular basis, your collagen doesn't get a chance to slow down, which it wants to. It really wants to. If you're new to my videos, I'll run by you. When you're young, your collagen is very juicy, and again, it's your entire body's makeup. It's the glue that holds everything together. As you age, you increase production of an enzyme called collagenase, which basically digests the collagen that you have from the inside out. You also increase production of an enzyme called hyaluronidase, which digests hyaluronic acid from the inside out. So your tissues get thinner and your collagen production slows down. This bad boy assists in preventing that production from slowing down because we're waking it back up again. So that's done. One of the other tips I have for you, my friends, with the rollers is never put your dirty roller back in the container. So just place it on top or place it on some soft material nearby so that you can wash it. The name of the game for age prevention and age correction is collagen production. I love the dermal roller because you are simply asking your body to do something that it is used to doing. You're not injecting it, you're not putting toxins in there, you're not doing anything artificial to your face. You're just simply asking it to remember how it used to perform and to please maintain that performance. How often would you use it, Maria? Great question. In my practice, I often try not to overwhelm people. Any more use than what you're doing now will benefit you. So if it's once a week, if it's once a month, whatever it is, my recommendation would be to build up to 2 to 3 times a week. But I don't make time for that, so I'm not going to practice or preach what I don't practice. When I see the results of it, I tend to use it more often. So if you've never used one, you'll start to see results fairly quickly. When you buy one, if you use it 2 to 3 times a week, you get at least 6 months out of it. The ones that we have in the spa are some of the highest quality ones I could find, and they're $190. So they're yours to keep. You can use it on your entire body, but you can't share it. So you can do the back of your hands, your neck, your chest, any area that you want to preserve collagen, you may. You can do scars and stretch marks and things like that. There's also a 5 ml one that you would only use once a week. So a deeper one would be for deeper acne, scars, deeper wrinkles, more, like I said, C-section scars and stretch marks. So if you had that issue, we can get a 5 ml one, but you wouldn't use 5 ml more than once on your face. So a 3 ml you can build up to 3 times. And if you were to get one, then I would suggest, as we did today, we suggest using it Sundays and Wednesdays so that you can participate fully in your Facial Friday. You always use a microneedling device at night, and you put on there your most potent ingredients so that they penetrate into the microchannels that you have created. Ideally, if you can, we try not to put too much on top of the microchannels. So we don't want to wear makeup on top of them. We don't want to put too much stuff on additionally too. We want those microchannels to be allowed to not congest. They usually will seal within a healthy skin type between 20 minutes and an hour. You can't see them. You can't see the micro injuries, and there's no blood, obviously, but you don't want to occlude them with makeup either. So nighttime is best, please. So that being said, what am I going to put on my face right now while I've got my wounds my micro channels, I am going to put marine peptide serum all over my face, including the eye area. So our serums with Eminence, you can use bright skin serum if you have dark circles. You can use calm skin serum if you suffer with rosacea, firm skin serum if you suffer with dehydration. That's our hyaluronic acid one, and major antioxidants. And then we have the bright calm. Oh, I wouldn't use clear skin anywhere near the eye area for sure, because that will dry it out a little bit. So marine peptide serum is one of our big heavy hitters with a marine collagen complex, which is almost bioidentical to your skin's natural collagen. So it accepts it as its own. And I'm going to put that right in the eye area. So this particular serum soaks instantly into the tissue, which is why it's totally fine. You will not feel it or see it there. But because I've made the microchannels, I want to put peptides in. Peptides are an ingredient that signal your collagen to wake up. So I've put an ask into the tissue with the rolling. I'm asking it to wake up. So I'm going to support that ask with ingredients that I know will benefit that area. Another one, let's say it's going to dehydrate or you feel really dry there, that serum is totally gone now. Then I would add the firm skin hyaluronic acid serum in that area because it adds moisture where I'm already feeling a little bit dehydrated. So that goes right in. Then I'm going to put on my citrus and kale serum because I have them all here and I just want to show them to you. I didn't have my citrus and kale serum here with me last time. This is also a very supportive serum for my post enzyme peel. So this little droplets on top, ooh, hard to do in the, avoid eye area. Oh yeah, that was good. That went right in my eye. So citrus and kale serum is a very aqueous serum. You guys can see that. So what we do not want is, first of all, citrus and kale in your eye. One second. What we do not want is to use a heavy oil in the eye area. Hi Natalie, welcome. I just dropped serum in my eye, talking about avoiding eye area. I'm gonna sue them. Okay, that was fun. We don't want oils in this area. Have you guys noticed a lot of times, well not a lot of the time, there is a condition we get milia in this zone. I did pop one on a live video once if you're new here. That was fun. I thought that was fun. So if you have milia in this area, especially near the eye in the orbit of the bone, that is the definition of eye area, by the way, the orbit of the bone. Within it is eye area. Outside of it, face. If you have milia in there, it's a possible indication that you're using too heavy of a product in that zone. It's so common for this area here, up in here to get milia, and I love getting them out, but it's very close to impossible to do that on your own. So if you're noticing things like that, then that's a very clear sign that the stuff you're using might be a little too heavy for that area. So my suggestion is just to avoid heavy oils and heavy lipids, which we think are so nice. There's certain, just like this, if I were to have an oil chart, there are ranges. There's a range of a heavy oil versus a lighter weight oil. So lighter weight oils in the eye area are fine, but heavier ones, not so much. And sometimes you might find really rich creams would just have too heavy of an eye zone. One of the ones we haven't chatted about, this is my personal one from home, this is the Snow Mushroom Eye Cream. This is a very, actually this took me a little while to become fond of, to be honest, and now it's almost empty. This particular one is quite rich. It's called the Snow Mushroom Moisture Cloud Eye Cream. When I first heard that, I was like, I'm sorry, what? I want that, yes please. A tiny little bit of this, and then I'll show you exactly. So I layered 2 serums on my skin now. The eye cream, no matter which one you choose, goes on before any of your moisturizers. The reason that we use eye creams is because they have a smaller molecular structure than other face creams. So people would say to me, why can't I just use my face cream on my eye area? It's because it would be more superficial and it wouldn't penetrate as effectively, especially if you were trying to make a correction. So the eye creams are generally formulated with sonic blasted molecules so that they're finer, lipid encapsulated so they penetrate, and generally speaking, always safe for the lip area. Now, I don't quite know why I did that, probably because I'm distracted, but I always use my ring finger. It's the lightest, gentlest finger that we have. I've got it on my middle finger right now, but I tap it into place all up in there, all around and above. And then I smooth it in. Just like that. So that on top of my little micro injuries, I can feel that penetrating. And then the vermilion of your lip. The outer rim of your lip and the eye area are similar. The thinnest tissue you have. If you have puffiness or dark circles, I recommend this type of motion. We call it tapement in facials, in esthetician language, and it just simply drains the fluid in the eye area. If you had a roller, you would just drain the eye area down to your lymph area. So you're moving fluid down to the lymph that way. This is a similar without a roller type of motion. So tapping. And then as you guys have seen, whenever I do my evening facial routine, I always give myself this really lovely lift, and that's a very draining motion as well. So we're almost near the end of our eye cream video. Is there anything that you guys have still questions about or haven't covered? I've talked about the different textures of the eye creams. So the lightest being the Neroli Avo Cream. There's also the Cucumber Gel Eye Cream. I don't usually carry that one in the spa. It's very cooling, very soothing, but is lacking what I call the power hitters of the ingredients. So our peptides, our retinols, our hyaluronic acid. It's a very beautiful product, but I would rather be more productive than I would just enjoying the treatment of it, because the other ones I also enjoy, but they're more productive. So that's fun. If you're familiar with wild plum or cucumber, they're great, just not my preferences. I want this area to be, you know, get her done. Let's get her done. What else can we chat about? So the roller balls are really lovely. Again, ours is hibiscus. I've seen some other under eye roller balls. They're very draining, so excellent for, should we be using recovery oil after rolling, or is that too thick? That's a great question. I don't know if that recovery, I want to say yes, but I also think that there's something else like your citrus and kale that would be better, because the citrus and kale, I feel like it would occlude. Do you know kind of what you're thinking? I think it might be a little bit thick, that one. It's clary sage and olive oil, so it's more on the medium weight spectrum. Rose hip might be better. And then your citrus and kale. So do your serums in that way if you can. I would think also too, actually no, I wouldn't use facial recovery oil near the eye area because of the tea tree. So the tea tree in there would be great for like antibacterial zones, but I think it would just be a little bit too much for the eye tissue. So great question. Thank you for asking that. Yes, where was I? I've forgotten. Roller balls. If you have an under eye roller ball and it's a lipid or an oil, then generally those thin little, it's just a really thin layer of an application. You can use that as your serum and then an eye cream on top. The serums and lipids should penetrate right into the eye area, leaving the surface tissue, my pleasure, a little bit dry. So we definitely want to have a cream that stays on the skin but is formulated for the eye zone. And there are eye masks as well. There's eye and lip masks, which Eminence has just done a beautiful one, but we only have the one. And I use that in the Eminence facials with the upgrades, and it is very delicious, full of moisture. What a treat that product is. But never have sold one, to be honest. I don't carry them in the spa, but they are available. Another thing that you could consider if you wanted to have a mask in the eye zone would be the strawberry rhubarb, hyaluronic acid, stone crop was the one I was going to use this evening, firm skin, those kind of hyaluronic acid, moisture-based ones, and then again, you're rinsing those right off, right? So they're not meant to stay on the eye area, but completely safe for eye zones. What else? If you are wearing lash extensions, then you can still do the roller up into the zone, but I would not use any oils near the eye area because it could interfere with your adhesions. So being very cautious around that, because the adhesions with oil can sometimes be broken down. So you don't want to put eye oils in that area. As I say, sometimes I've tried other brands. I try a lot of other brands where I have a roller ball with an oil, and I wouldn't use that with an area with extensions, which is just to keep sure the extensions stayed in place longer because it's pretty valuable for you. What else did we talk about? I've made some little notes. I think I've covered most of them. Treating the eye area daily. Don't neglect the eye area and do not use physical exfoliants, please. Using your ring finger and always applying to the vermilion of your lip as well. Just for this, why not? You're preventing aging all over the place, right? So if you want to have more daily tips on skincare, we also have an Instagram account, which is at the Heaven Spa. The posts on Heaven Spa Facebook page are fairly consistent as well. So whichever platform you prefer, you're welcome to follow along. We'd love to have you. If you are local to YYJ, you're welcome to come and have an in-touch skin consultation where we can completely diagnose your skin's conditions and type and help you decide on the skincare that's right for you. We also, of course, offer many, many Eminence Organics facials, and the Institute Dermed medical skincare line that we offer our OxyBoost facial and our Derma Boost facial with the rolling. So if you're interested in rolling, the Derma Boost facial is the facial that we have designed that includes your very own roller for you to take home, a complete instruction on how to use it. And again, Sharon, if you do pop on later, please let everybody know what your facial was like today, because it was awesome. And then you can have a follow-up OxyBurst facial, which is without the cost of the roller. Your roller should generally last you up to 6 months if you care for it gently, which I'll definitely teach you how to do, and make sure that you don't abuse it. That's my Stone Crop Mist to hydrate my skin. And I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on top of my face next as well. This is the Nutriderm Bio Oil, because my face is feeling a bit dry after my, after my enzymes. One of the side effects of rolling can sometimes be dryness, so just be cautious and aware of that. But of course, it is, unlike many other tools, that it is safe for the eye area. Yay! Use in eye area. Any other questions, my friends? Thank you for your time this evening. Thank you for joining me. I hope your face is glowing and happy. Oh, mine is. I love enzymes. Oh yeah, love Arctic berry. And we did not use a stimulant tonight, just for the sake of keeping myself focused, but you certainly can just avoid the eye area, but know that the benefits of that stimulant are affecting the eye tissue. Definitely, definitely. Now we want to use a beautiful cream. Oh, have you guys seen my mangosteen mangosteen gel cream? Oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful color. And it's kind of this jelly texture. It's just so beautiful. Oh, right. So if you guys share this video, do write share down below. And I am going to give you 2 presents. I can't be next week. I'm going camping next week, so it'll be the week after. I meant to look at the date. If somebody could look at the date and let me know, not this upcoming Friday, because we'll be away, but the Friday after. I believe it's August the 7th will be our next Facial Friday video. That will be when you have a chance. Hi, Jessica. Oh, thank you. You will have a chance to share the video for 2 weeks. So write shared down below, and you will be entered to win these 2 prizes. I shall reveal. Headband, so we can match on Facial Friday, which is not the heavy hitter, by the way. It's just a little bonus, because Brenda, who won her box today, was just saying how much she wanted one because she saw me wear it all the time. So I thought, well, I have some of those. So one of those for your prize next week. And depending on your condition and who is the winner, it'll be one of these. So Neroli Eye Serum and, well, or I should say, Lavender Age Corrective Eye Cream. So you have a chance to win one of these. This one is $79. This one is $70. So it's a very, very, very happy prize for you if you share this video with somebody that you love and let them know why you love it, why you've shared it, and to join us next week. We were talking about which one on August the 7th we will do. And I think we decided on enlarged pores. We haven't covered enlarged pores yet, and a lot of us struggle with it. And one of the other things I wanted to touch base on is how to kind of keep those pores unclogged during sunscreen months, because a lot of the times our minerals are larger. Yay, Sharon is here. Sharon, how's your skin? How's your face after you're rolling? A lot of the times the mineral sunscreen that I encourage us to use has a larger molecular structure and has a tendency to clog pores. So I just thought while we were using as much sunscreen as I hope you are, It'll be beneficial to learn how to unplug your pores and why we would do that in these. Oh my man, my face feels so good. Yes, so this is Manoi Night Cream, has this stem cell complex in it as well. And this is my lifting, draining motion that I do in every night ritual. Oh, you're welcome. It was a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Your face looked incredible when you left. How could we not take pictures? We were chatting about, oh, we'll take some pictures, and then totally forgot. We just got too excited. I also want to encourage you guys, when you have an imperfection in your skin, I have, can you see my mole right there? I've had it my whole life. And then I always used to wear chokers. Melissa will let you know, my long-term friend. I used to wear chokers to try and cover it up. And there's something happening in it now. And so I'm not worried about it, but every night now I touch it and I send it love. And I just feel as though I am in such a world of understanding of how every cell in your body is basically a worker at a construction site, and your brain and your heart are the energy and the foreman that tell it what to do. So the more we focus negativity on a blemish or a wrinkle or whatever, it's basically an instruction to that area of negativity. So when I started to notice this mole changing, every night I touch it and I just take a moment with it and I send it love. I send it love from the center of my heart, and I can feel it. And I've taught my son this, he's 6, and I tell him, imagine there's a gold stream coming from your arm, and you send it and you say heal, and you heal that area with love. So I just encourage you to take a moment, if there's something about your skin that you would rather not have or you could do without, yeah, didn't I just? I was a choker queen. Is just send it love. Just send it love. I can feel it. I can feel it from my heart. I can feel it through my hand. And if it helps you to imagine a color such as blue, which is your throat chakra, indigo from your head, or green from your heart, just send it there. We send the gold. Usually the gold heals everything. So we send the love. So again, it could be a blemish or a mark or a wrinkle that you may have had. And just take a moment and send it love. Thank you for coming. Thank you for going. Thank you for showing me what's important. Thank you for giving me priorities. Because hey, if you didn't have something wrong with your skin, would you have taken so much time for Facial Friday? Probably not. If you were like, I'm perfect. I don't need your Facial Friday. Meh. So hey, there's some love due there. That's a little tidbit. Oh, and also as I sit here rubbing the back of my hands, do not waste any of your products, especially into your cuticles and especially into the back of your hands. Yay. Why not, right? You don't want to waste any of it. It's all delicious and lovely. And my face feels great. How does your face feel? So again, if you guys do not write shared in the comments, there is a slight potential that I might not know you shared the video. So please do. Thank you for your sharing. It really, this last video was just so exciting to see all the shares. Because of you guys sharing, we got over 1,300 views on that last video. 1,300 views. That blew my mind. Blew my mind. And so thank you. It's all because of you. That was so cool. And again, when you're in with me next, if you want one of these charts, it has all of the, thank you. It has all of the products, but again, you're using it as a guide from ones that you may have tried. If you like it, you stay around the one you've tried. If you don't like it, you have options. Many, 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 many options with Eminence. But again, we are here for you. We have an in-touch skincare consultation. You can book it online. It's about 45 minutes long. We do a full cleanse of your skin, exfoliation, and then a complete skin analysis of your lifestyle, your conditions. It's the same thing that we did when we pivoted during closures into Zoom, but it's physical, which is awesome now. But giving you all the skincare on the skin that we would recommend, writing it all down. And then there's a $10 credit. Is that what it is? There's a credit towards skincare that you may purchase within 30 days. So at least you get the information, you get to feel and smell and experience the products that you, hi Shri, welcome, that you would be recommended to use, and you can walk away in your day and just feel what that feels like. So many people think, oh, there's no way I'm going to put 7 products on my face in the morning. But once you feel how they are on your skin and how invisible they feel, and then you redeem the benefits of that as well, then truly it's one of those, just a little bit of an eye-opener, a little bit of an aha moment of how when you layer improper ingredients or larger molecule ingredients, you certainly feel those. But when you layer properly, higher grade quality ingredients, especially organic ones, you really don't feel that there's that many on, and it can benefit you so quickly. Cherie will help us with that. She was with us not long ago and just left this beautiful raving review about how the skincare that we had diagnosed with her had made an incredible difference in her skin in what I would say 2 weeks. Would it have been about 2 weeks, Cherie? Do you agree? Oh, thank you, Shelly. I didn't see you were here. Welcome, welcome. So if you guys are here with me, I can't see that you're here unless you say something. So thank you again for your time. Each and every one of you means the world to me, and the support you have offered Heaven Spa and the Facial Fridays is just wonderful. So again, we will not be here next Friday, which I believe is the 1st of August, but we'll be back on what would then be perhaps the 7th, so the Friday after. And the prize for you guys sharing this video will be a headband and a choice of Neroli Age Corrective Eye Serum or Lavender Eye Cream. So they're 2 very different weights, actually on opposing sides of the spectrum. So depending on your skin type and your skin's needs, will accommodate you. Yes, 10 days. You see, you're welcome. It's our pleasure. That's what we do, baby. It's what we do. Bring glowing faces to each and every one of you, one at a time, and especially all of you at Facial Friday. So we're moisturized, we have small holes poked in our eyes, we drip some serum in there, we have our wine. Hopefully there's dinner being made at my house. We lost a ring light, boo. Oh, and now we're on low power. Thank you guys, I'm gonna log off. And I will see you here in 2 weeks. If any of you have a long weekend, do enjoy yourself, stay safe out there, and I'll catch up with you for our video about enlarged pores. And you guys, please let me know if you have any inquiries about your personal skincare needs or any videos you would love to see. I would love to do a video based on a request, so please feel free to drop any requests down below. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard to choose for the winner too, but we'll help them with that decision. Any requests that you have for Facial Friday, August the 7th, or sorry, the one after that, August 14th, I'm open to all suggestions and all inquiries, my friends. Thank you so much. Many hearts to you back. Thank you again for your time. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us for Facial Friday. See you soon.